Life wouldn't be life if there weren't obstacles in our way every now and then. Usually they're obstacles that are in our minds rather than physical ones like this video. But they're there nonetheless, and you can choose to ignore them, and if they're relatively small, that could be the best course of action, really. But most of the time you have to do something with the obstacles that pop up. Why should you do that? Why is it important to deal with the obstacles that happen in your life? Quite often, these obstacles let us show our true colours. How we deal with things that crop up tells both ourselves and other people who we really are. If we act like the Cowardly Lion in The Wizard of Oz and constantly doubt ourselves, even when we shouldn't, and when we're perfectly capable of overcoming the obstacle in question, then we need to do something about that fear. Otherwise, we're just imprisoning ourselves with a small, restrictive mindset, which is another reason for overcoming obstacles. Face the fear and do it anyway. Because otherwise, there's just no good reason. If you've ever faced an obstacle, fretted about how you'd get around it, and then when you did manage to get around it, you thought, why was it something you're ever worried about in the first place? Then you'll identify with that issue. And sometimes obstacles force you to think outside the box to solve them. And that's good because it literally stretches your mind. And once stretched, it never quite goes back to being small again. It's not like an elastic band. So overcoming things can be beneficial to you as a person. Other times you need to enlist the help of other people. That's fine. Some problems and obstacles seem really big to us, but to other people they're just trivial. Probably because that's part of their job or their hobby, or just something they've learned anyway for fun. I haven't looked at the website Fiverr to solve things for me because I'm techie and it seems to do that, but it does other things. I've spent more time than I'd care to admit trying to solve something, and I'll go there instead. And usually I'll do a couple of searches and pay someone a really small amount of money to get me out of my fix, and they do that fast. It's money well spent, and it's the relief that happens in my mind when the problem's solved is usually faster than I'd ever imagined. It's great. Often though, it's how you approach the obstacles that's important. Sometimes molehills look like mountains, and other times they really are mountains. But whatever they are, it's worth thinking about them from a different point of view. Because that can often turn up solutions that you'd never otherwise have thought of. And that's always fun. Some people call that lateral thinking, others call it creative thinking. It's basically its own thing. But regardless of the name, this approach can overcome things in really unexpected ways, which may or may not be fun, and that depends on your approach as much as anything else, but it gets the job done, so that's the important bit. And if you'd like more help turning your mind around so that it overcomes obstacles easier, listen to the subliminal messages audio that I've linked below this video. It's an easy way to help you overcome obstacles that crop up in your life, so go on, do it now.